What if I told you there's over 100 hours of Konosuba content out there right now that you can consume while waiting for Season 3? Well, if you're anything like me, you've been obsessing with Konosuba. You've seen the anime, the movies, maybe even read the light visual novels, and all you could think about is when Season 3 will come out. All you could talk about is when Season 3 will come out. And now, it's even worse. And honestly, I don't think my friends can endure it much longer, so in order to spare my friends and whatever fate awaits me once they snap, I decided to go on a quest to find something to fill the void. With that said, let's get started, shall we? I found 3 things. We got the spin-off Konosuba on this wonderful world, which comes in the form of a manga and a light visual novel. I was dedicated enough to get both just for you. It was definitely not so that I accidentally ordered one when I was trying to order the other. Then we got the gacha game, Konosuba God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Fantastic Days, and finally the recently released tabletop RPG. First of all, the books. It's nice to sometimes just sit down with a good book. Oh, that's some nice art. Oh god. FBI, open up! Konosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World is the spin-off following Megumin's school years as she learns explosion magic. Her dream of becoming a great wizard with a huge rack. An admirable dream we get to follow her journey on. The first chapters at least has more of a slice of life feel than the original. Some of the drama comes in the relation between Megumin and Yunyun, for an example. Don't be discouraged if that's not your thing though, because other things do happen. One of my favorites is when Komiko finds a magic seal and thinks it's a puzzle. And just like the anime was the first and so far only anime to make me laugh out loud, except maybe the English Ghost Stories dub if that counts.
Have you done your homework yet? Oh wait, you're dyslexic. Done your homework, Cav?
So has the manga taken the spot of being one of the only mangas to ever make me laugh out loud. When it comes to the manga versus light novel, I still think it's up to you which one you really prefer. But remember, if you like light visual novels, then you're an fucking elitist. Now, gacha games are infamous for their poor gameplay and feeling like an extra job, and let me break to you an even bigger secret. In my experience, most gacha games that stem from manga and anime are even worse. And Konosuba Paradise Island is unfortunately no exception to the rule. But as far as I know, the gacha game is the only way to follow the story of Kazuma trying to start an idol company. It takes place in a visual novel style and it's hilarious. It definitely feels like a Konosuba story, and for that reason alone I have to recommend the game. Last but not least, the tabletop RPG. Now this is where I will be kinda harsh. I have only seen a stream where some people played it, but look, like a proper nerd that has been into tabletop role-playing games for almost 10 years, I can't help but feel why. As I mentioned in my Spy X Family video, even using Konosuba as an example there, sometimes what carries a show is its cost, and that's Konosuba for me. The world is not really that different from other isekais, and while I do like point systems that allow me to spec more freely than, say, D&D, there are other options for that as well. No hate if you enjoy it though. In my opinion, you just do better with another system, and in terms of the world, you could just homebrew it afterward. With that said, I don't own the book though, so I might be wrong. I'll humbly say that I might be wrong. And those are the 3 things that I will be doing while waiting for Season 3 of Konosuba. If you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. I'll link my Twitter down below, and I also like my Patreon page if you want to support me. With that said,